It's the Brad Son Squeeze Show, second part. Squeeze claims he will be off his fishing trip tomorrow. I gotta shut this music off. Summertime Madness. Yeah. Very appropriate song there, Kyle, Mr. DJ. Very, very appropriate. Squeeze is somewhere. He claims he's fishing still.
I don't know what
he's
catching.
I don't know what I don't know what he's catching either, quite frankly. And I don't want to know, but he should go see a doctor, really. He must be catching something. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call. My name is Brad Bernstein. This is the Brad and Squeeze Show. But when Squeeze goes missing, we call it the Brad Sans Squeeze Show. Without. It's Brad without Squeeze. And we are live, I believe, on Facebook. Is that true, Spielberg? We just went live on Facebook. And what about YouTube? Did we go live on YouTube yet?
We are live.
We are live on YouTube. Wow. And one person watching on YouTube. YouTube's huge subscribership. Most of the people watch on Facebook. But I like YouTube better. It's a much clearer.
The picture
is much better on YouTube. Everybody loves Facebook, though. I don't see us on Facebook. Oh, there we are. All right, so I'm going to share this onto my page as well. Welcome, everybody, on Facebook at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. Welcome, everybody, on WVIP 93.5 FM. Welcome, everybody, on YouTube at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. The best thing you can do while we start our show, we already have Anthony on hold, is to please share this with your friends and family. Please talk to us on Facebook, too. Kyle promises to talk with every last person who makes a comment.
Steve and Christine.
Will you talk with them today?
Today we shall.
We shall talk with them. So, for example, if like Christine says good evening, instead of ignoring Christine, Kyle, you should say, good evening, Christine. How are you? What's going on with you? Do you have any questions?
I also would like to remind them that it's the afternoon. It's not yet evening.
And Abram Hines says it's 7 minutes past 12 and I am late. And you're supposed to say, a very good observation, Abram. Yes, we are 7 minutes late.
I don't know about that. We don't like criticism.
I can take it. I'm a big boy. So these are all things, Kyle, you should be doing, right? I told him he has to, I can't sit there and type to everybody and talk and be the engineer, smile for the camera. Can't do it all. Kyle needs to type, all right? But I want, by the time we're done, your fingers should be bleeding, okay?
Oh,
if Kyle's fingers are not bleeding, he is not the real SM. The real SMG's fingers would be bleeding by the end of the show.
That's why he left.
That's why he left. He had no fingers left. We called him, originally it was social media guy, but then we changed his name to Stubby Media Guy because he just had little stubs. We have a call where? Online. I know we have a call. Miley, thank you very much.
Since this morning, I've been on the lookout.
Yeah, thank you. You're on the lookout. This morning, if anybody watched the show this morning, we had a problem getting the calls in, and I had to restart the computer. We say, why is nobody calling us? And there was like 8-9 people calling, but I didn't see anybody. And then we restarted the computer, and then I restarted the computer. And then Spielberg Jr. pops in and he says, yeah, I was about to tell you to go do that. All right, 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. I haven't seen Kyle make one comment yet.
You got to refresh your page.
Is that what I have to do? I don't see one comment made by you yet. How do I refresh my page? There we go. Let's see what genius you've had to say so far. Let's see. Abram, we're always on time. Christine and Steven, where are you watching? It's afternoon here. Jamaica's... Kyle, making conversation! I like it. I like the conversation. You got to keep it up, though, for 1 hour. You can't just, ask a question and then say, all right, who cares?
Be easy, guys.
Yeah, just be easy on Kyle. All right. 1-800-529 5465 1-800-529-5465. We are live on Facebook at Law Offices Spar and Bernstein. You can call in with your questions. I will see all the comments here as they come across on Facebook. Kyle's the one who is answering not your legal questions, but he's going to converse with everybody on Facebook. He'll also converse with everybody on YouTube. So, for example, Carol Anderson said afternoon to everybody on YouTube, and Kyle goes back, hey, Carol, how are you?
Close.
What did you say?
I told her to check our Facebook.
Check out our...
She was having an issue with Facebook.
A lot of people have issues with Facebook. A lot of people do. All right. So Squeeze is fishing. Brad's here at work. Kyle's at work. Spielberg's at work. Tomorrow, Spielberg, wazoo. That is the optimal word.
Yep.
Wazoo. So tomorrow at 9 a.m., no matter where you watch us on the social network, it's only going to be one feed, Kyle.
And that is beautiful.
And then you will only have to respond to one feed. You won't have to go to 100 because of something called wazoo.
Which is always something that I've never heard it without hearing out the before.
Yes, out the wazoo.
Yeah,
but right now, this is just wazoo. This is just wazoo. 1-800-529-5465. I'm solo today. Squeeze is on his fishing trip still. He says he will be back tomorrow. Let's go to Miley. Miley, how are you?
Hi, Brad. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's going on?
Nothing. Thank you for your gift the other day for me with the credit repair.
Oh, what was my gift? What I do?
1 month.
You got it. You got it. Oh, you were the one who got my name for the free. Yes. Very good. Very good. So you should have got on the radio and said, "How are you, Bradford?" Right?
How are you, Bradford?
Yeah, there you Bradford H. Bernstein. She knew my exact name. That's right. All right. So what's going on, Miley?
Nothing. If you have a child in Jamaica at the age of 14 and you want to file for them to come to America, what do you do along with the I-130? What do you submit?
That's it.
Just the I-130?
Just the I-130. Nothing else.
Okay.
All right?
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Dad.
Wonderful. You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465. We have 11 open lines right now, so if you call, you will get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. And Abram Hines is aware of wazoo, apparently.
That's good.
Is that good? He's aware of it. I don't know.
Maybe he's in media.
Maybe he is.
Maybe he needs a job here.
Maybe he needs one. He knows all about wazoo. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. And Javelle Franklin on YouTube for the first time.
Yeah, so let's see which one he likes better.
Let's see what he likes better. Javelle, tell us which one you like better. Give the critique. 1-800-529-5465 is the number to call to get on the radio. And let's go to Nadine. Nadine. Nadine.
Yes.
How are you, my dear?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. What's up?
I have a few questions, please. So I'm 19, and my auntie want to adopt me just in case anything happens to her because she only have one child. But the thing is, I have a TPS, and I only have 6 months till it's done. So I was wondering if, what will happen after that?
Well, she can't adopt you for any purpose for immigration because you're over the age of 16. That's number one. Number two, what you should be doing is, if your aunt is going to be your legal guardian, is let her become your legal guardian and let her go into family court. And she should be doing this now before you reach the age of majority. And then have the family court judge issue a special ruling that it's not in your best interest to be reunited with your natural biological parents. And then your aunt becomes a legal guardian. You're not back with your biological parents, and then you can file for your green card on your own as a special juvenile immigrant. It's called a SIJ. So every person on TPS, if they're not living with their biological parents, or even if they are living with their biological parents, but only living with one and not both, can do this. Can do this. You can do this. So the way to go is guardianship, a special ruling that you should not be reunited with one of your parents, and then a special immigrant juvenile petition. By the way, not only the TPS people from Haiti should be doing this, all the children, and all the DACA children should be thinking about doing this. Or any child here under 21 should be thinking about doing this. Okay? As long as you're not living with both biological parents, you can do it. And the telephone,
Okay,
so
so-
hold on. And by the way, you're 19, so you're almost an adult. All right?
Yeah.
In some scenarios, you are an adult. In other scenarios, you're not. So what I would suggest you do is make an appointment to come see me immediately. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Oh, okay.
Hold on, no ums. Just come see me, and you're going to have to do a special juvenile immigrant. No more ums. Hold on 1 second. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. You know what? I just want to see. Is this streaming live on my Facebook page at Brad Bernstein? Yes, it is. So I am streaming live on my Facebook page at Brad Bernstein. I am also streaming live on Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. I'm going to watch the Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein page and watch the comments come through. I will be the one critiquing Kyle on his commentary.
Excellent, fantastic,
Yeah,
superfluous commentary.
I will let you know. Like, Carol and Marcia, you guys always listen. Welcome. That is fabulous, Kyle.
Yeah.
That is fabulous conversation you're making. Boy, I would want to go out to dinner with you any day. I mean, you are one exciting guy there.
Life of the party.
You are the life of the party. Can you come up with something more exciting than Carol and Marcia? You guys always listen.
See, look, but Marcia says, "I'm glad you're back."
Come on.
Where's
your scintillating? Show your scintillating personality, Kyle.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
I don't
good
know.
Afternoon,
I don't know.
and
Good
then just be
afternoon.
like,
Hey, how are you?
"Bah,
What's
bah,
up? What's going on? What are you guys up to?
The most
Are
I
you
know
are you sad that the July 4th weekend's over and everyone has to go back to work? What do you think of Brad? You like his jacket? You like his white shirt?
Do you like Brad's jacket?
I don't know. I mean, you could ask questions, start a conversation.
We're starting
I mean, if you
conversation.
met if you just met, for example, Marcia and Carol, what would you like to know about them? What's going on? What's their life aspirations, their dreams? Why don't you tell about your dreams?
Marcia and
It's
Carol,
called
hope you're
having a
listening.
conversation.
But it's
right?
also weird to have 12 conversations like that. We
Well,
have to have a general conversation that everyone can be a part of.
Maybe. Okay. I will come back and check you back out in 5 minutes. Maybe Kyle has learned something about Spielberg coming into the picture here. You are in the video now.
Yeah, I feel special. Hi,
Yes.
everybody.
Okay. He's in the video now. So we'll come back to you in 5 minutes, Kyle, and see how you're doing with the conversations with everybody. All right.
And don't forget to leave your immigration
And that is on.
question.
Oh yes, that's what we're here for. By the way, did something happen on YouTube? Something happen on YouTube? We seem to be down on YouTube. Down. Let's go to Charmaine. Charmaine, how are you?
Hi, I'm Grace.
What's going on?
Right, so I just got here from the Caribbean.
You're from the Caribbean.
Just got here, but I need to go back.
You need to go back.
Right.
Okay.
How do I go about getting an extension? Where do I go? Where do I apply?
You have a visitor's visa right now?
No, I don't.
What is your status here right now?
Right, so I have permanent residence.
You have a green card.
But I, not yet. I haven't gotten it
So
yet.
you just entered as a lawful resident.
Not here yet.
Okay, but you just entered as a lawful resident. They stamped your passport and
Yeah.
everything. All right, go back. You don't need anything more. Go back. And the stamp in your passport should be valid for, I don't know whether it's 6 months or a year, and you can use that to come back. And if they mail you, and if you went online and paid the fee for the green card, it should be mailed to you, and someone could just FedEx it to you back in Jamaica for you to come back with. Either way, but don't stay out. Don't stay out for more than 180 days.
Right, so if you need to stay beyond 180 days.
Okay, so then what you need to do before you leave is to file what's called a re-entry permit. And and that you need to do now before you leave the United States. And then you have to say that I'm going back to Jamaica for a temporary period of time. This is the reason why it's going to be temporary, but it's going to be more than 6 months. Maybe it's a year. Maybe it's 18 months. And then you have to show your intention that after this temporary period, which is longer than the 180 days you're allowed out, I intend to return to the United States and live permanently. And they'll give you a re-entry permit for that.
Okay.
All right, so hold on. We can help you. Hold on. All right. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Lamont. Lamont.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on?
I'm going to be getting married soon.
Fabulous.
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out. My girlfriend actually she has a work permit, and I'm just trying to figure out how much your law firm would charge to complete the paperwork for us.
All right. So you're the citizen.
Yes.
All right, and now she has a work permit how? Through DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals?
Yes, the one that Obama had put in place.
Yes. Okay. Do you know how she entered the United States?
Visitor.
She came as a visitor, so she was inspected at the airport.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
all right. So hold on one second. We don't discuss fees over the phone, over the radio. B, you would need to have a consultation and the reason is this, and I've explained this before. Okay, and it makes sense. Okay, there's no one, one size fits all. Okay, and the reason is that after we meet with you, we got to figure out what we need to do and how many hours we guess. We have to take our best guess how many hours we're going to work on the case, and then based on that, we give you a flat fee. Okay, so that's why any lawyer who's going to say to you, yes, I'll do it for, $9.99, I don't know, making up a number, okay, then, you may not get what you need, or you may be paying more than what you need.
No problem.
You understand? So hold on one second, all right? So hold on.
Ask you another question?
Yeah, what?
The actual process, after we get the marriage, I was just wondering, how would that process...
assuming she came here on a visitor's visa, and assuming she doesn't have any impediments to adjusting her status, we'll file an adjustment application for her. She'll get a work permit a new work permit, a new one based on your marriage in about 90 days. She could also get a travel document if she wants to leave the United States for a short period of time.
Immediately?
Yeah, 90 days, yeah. So if you want to go on a honeymoon or something. And then in about 6 to 9 months, you guys are going to get an interview for a green card. And you got to go to your interview and prove you and her live together and you share an economic relationship. There's two things you got to prove for it to be considered a bona fide marriage. You and her live in the same residence, and you and her share an economic relationship, meaning that you both share the proceeds of your incomes together and the debts of the marriage together.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on one second, all right?
No problem.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. You know what? Let's talk to Javelle, and then I'll check back in with Kyle and see if he's become a better conversationalist.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right. All right, Javelle.
Hey, morning, Super Brad. How are you doing?
What's happening?
I'm good, sir.
Yes.
It's been a while. I'm just calling. One of my friends that is in the States now. She's living in Brooklyn. But the question she's asking, she's there on a visiting visa. She's still in status, but she want to go to a school there, right? A university there. So she wants to know if she can apply for the school while she's there.
While she's where?
In Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. So this is the deal. If you came here on a visitor's visa, you can certainly change your status to a student visa. Now, you have to do it with two things in mind, okay? One, because it has to be timed right. One, you can't come here on a visitor's visa and then the next week apply to become a student, because then they're going to say you lied, you made a misrepresentation when you came to the United States. There has to be at least, I would argue, 60 days from the time you visit to the time you change your status to a student. The other thing is that you got to make sure that the program that you're going to be starting starts before your visitor's visa expires, and give yourself also enough time to get the student visa approved. Because if the program, let's say your visitor's visa status expires in November and the program you're starting starts January 1st, well, guess what? There's about 6-8 weeks when you're out of status. They're not going to approve your change of status because school doesn't start till January. Now let's take the opposite. Let's say, okay, you know, my program starts September 1st, and now it's August 25th, and you wake up and you say, you know what, I'd like to go to school. Well, guess what? You're not going to be able to go to school September 1st because on August 25th, you just started the process. They're not going to approve a change of status in 5 days. So it all has to be timed properly. Okay? But the answer is yes, as long as you time it properly. If not, one second, let me finish.
Okay.
If not, then you got to go back, pick up a new visa, and come back. All right? That's all.
Okay, because she's there, a month now.
Okay.
So she just want to know.
Yes. Okay.
She go to the school and apply.
Don't do nothing. Come see me first.
All right, no problem.
All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We have 12 open lines right now. I know where the phones work now. Okay. Not like this morning. Okay. When I did the whole squeeze thing. I will not imitate Squeeze again because what I realized, I went back and looked. I go, that was the worst imitation ever.
Maybe that's why we had 8 callers.
Maybe that's why. I should do it again. The world's worst Squeeze imitation.
That's what it's called. That's what the segment's called.
That's the segment's called.
The worst
okay,
Squeeze.
So here it is. The world's worst Squeeze imitation. People in the Bronx, I know you're listening. All the cab drivers in Queens. The dollar drivers, the construction workers, all the construction workers, all the people driving the long-haul trucks, you're all listening. Sorry. You all need immigration help now. By the way, this is Squeeze with food stuck in his throat. Okay, this is, all right? It's not. Call 1-800-529-5465. I'm not going to do Squeezes.
I'm going to have an actual attorney take my spot.
Thank you. 1-800-529-5465. I'm not going to do Squeezes because I can't do it. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We're joined by Moshe Baruch here, who's one of our personal injury attorneys. We're going to get to personal injury in a few minutes. Just hang out here, Moshe. Look excited.
Sounds good.
Okay. I saw you driving with your kids this weekend.
Did you?
Somewhere? Yes. Your wife sent me a DM.
Well, it was my birthday yesterday, so maybe that's what it was.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I did not know it was your birthday.
Yep.
I don't have any person's birthdays saved in my phone.
Well, you won't forget it. It's Independence Day for my birthday, so you'll never forget that.
Right, and you're a very independent person, so it's perfect. All right, so what did you do for your birthday, by the way?
We went to Port Washington,
I know
a friend of a friend.
I know that area.
Yes.
Yes.
We had a barbecue and a nice big pool to enjoy.
Very nice.
So that was beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Spent some time with some family.
Yes.
And then watched the fireworks at night.
Very nice. So you went over to North Hempstead Beach?
Well,
or you went to the Sands
actually,
Point
in my
Club?
building on the 12th floor, you can see the whole landscape of Manhattan.
Ah.
So we saw all the fireworks from there.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
We
don't like the traffic because it would have been crazy.
Traffic's horrible, yes. All right, 1-800-529-5465. Let's check on Kyle. We'll check on Kyle's conversational skills. Let's see. Shaney, how was your holiday? These are his. Did she answer?
She did not.
LOL, Dashini. Talk to me then. These are his conversational skills.
That's just it. Like, this is the conversation you want me to have.
Do
Hey,
we prefer Jamaican squeeze or Jamaican squeeze? What kind of conversations are you having here?
We're talking immigration and also trying to spark organic conversation with strangers.
The spectrum on the show, it's like either the serious thing or the most serious.
I'm not even reading what anybody. I'm just reading his comments. Ha! Good thing our personal injury attorney just walked in, Carol. That's not a bad,
Carol said you might have a nosebleed imitating Squeeze.
Yeah. YouTube or Facebook, which is better? I say YouTube. Okay. These are his conversational starters.
Kyle's?
This is me.
Kyle's
other people.
Kyle's conversational starters for the day. You should do a class on that, conversational starters. How to talk to strangers and make them.
Start with the I-130.
Yeah,
yeah, ranging from getting your kids in status and ending with Jamaican or Jamaican.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. We have 12 open lines right now, so if you do call, we will get your immigration questions answered right now. 1-800-529-5465. I do want to answer your immigration questions. 1-800-529-5465. 529-5465. We have 12 open lines, so if you do call, we will get you on the show immediately. As we said this morning, it's always the crazy person calls first, the leader calls second, and the followers call third. So let's see in that order. So we'll see who the crazy person is, the leader is, and then who the followers are. But you got to call right now, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. While we're waiting for the lines to heat up, Moshe, what's happening in our Moshe's, by the way, is a fantastic person. I'm going to say what's happening in the Spar and Bernstein personal injury world, but Moshe's a fabulous, very young, aggressive, like exceedingly aggressive personal injury attorney. Somebody who basically, if you say, you know what, I'm going to go to war with somebody, and I got to like pick like one person to go to war with, you know what, and like somebody who's like, you know, going to like just stand up and just like, just you know, do what needs to be done to win the war.
He's Achilles.
What?
He's Achilles.
He's not Achilles because he doesn't have that heel.
No weakness.
He has no weakness. There is zero weakness. I am telling you.
I appreciate that comment,
yes,
Brad.
thank you. What's going on in the personal injury?
Just, you know, settling a bunch of large cases, a lot of construction cases, a lot of premises liability cases, a lot of motor vehicle accidents, which is my specialty here at Spar and Bernstein.
Right.
And just to pick off on your comment, you know, here.
And just by the way, there's no specialization in New York.
Well, right, there's no specialization, but I have my focus.
Your focus, very good. That's about
right.
Okay.
You know, you mentioned the fact that I'm very aggressive. In the personal injury world, you have to be aggressive because, you know, the insurance companies, what's the point of the insurance carriers? To hold as much money as they can.
They want to make money.
Right, and so you need good attorneys to take that money from them because they'll never give it to you.
Right, and on the only way that they're going to settle is they're going to say, you know what, if we go to trial, this guy's going to take all the money anyway, so we might as well give it to him now and save our time and effort and lawyers' fees. Other than that, you're not getting the full value of your case.
Absolutely not.
And then when you don't, you have to have the lawyer who is aggressive enough to go to court, try that case, and show the insurance company that, by the way, you made a really fatal error.
Right. It's funny. The other day, this was last Wednesday, I had an insurance carrier call me, and the policy was $100,000.
Right.
And the injuries were there. There was some serious injuries. She had a discectomy, she had a fusion, you name it, she had it.
Right.
The insurance carrier calls me after doing depositions. She's like, look, I got 80 out of 100. I said, ma'am, you are negotiating in bad faith. If the next number out of your mouth doesn't come out as 100, this conversation is over. And I kid you not, Brad, 20 seconds later, I get a fax for the whole $100,000.
Right.
In 20 seconds, an $80,000 offer became $100,000.
Just the way that you talk, you carry yourself, you're aggressive, you say, screw you, we're going to court, we're not scared.
Right.
And then you got the full value of the case.
Exactly. You got to know what words to tell the adjusters, because if they sense that you're weak.
I hope they're not listening and learn all your
Oh, no, they don't know the client's name, so it doesn't matter. We have hundreds of cases here.
No, I just don't want them to know all your secrets.
Of course. No, listen, the case had to settle.
Right.
And they knew that. If it goes to trial and they get an excess verdict, now their client is liable.
That's right. That's right. So, and when did this client get injured? How long ago?
This happened a year and a half ago.
Okay, so in 18 months, this client made $100,000 tax-free. Okay, and then it was after a deposition, and then Moshe spoke with the people, and they're like, 80, 80, 80, 80, and Moshe's like, conversation's over, we're going to court. That's it. And then, boom, 100. And that's the full value.
Yep.
That's a fantastic job. Fantastic
Thank
job.
you.
So for everybody out there, God forbid you get into an auto accident. God forbid you know someone who has a construction accident, or you have a construction accident, or you're in an auto accident, or your friend's in an auto accident, or a slip and drop.
Slip and fall.
Slip and fall.
Trip and fall.
I like trip and drop. Okay? Or slip and drop. Okay? If you drop, if you get into an accident, if a construction accident, auto accident, save our telephone number.
And call us immediately.
And you call us immediately, and then you know you have very aggressive attorneys who are going to fight very hard for you to get you the top dollar amount that you deserve. Money is not being left on the table here when Moshe Baruch is handling your case. I can assure you that. The telephone number to call for all accidents is 1-800-529-5465. But I will say this, right at this very moment, you're like, why do I need this number? I'm not getting into an accident. Guess what? I got into an accident last year.
That's right.
Okay? I never thought I would get into an accident ever. And I didn't do anything wrong. I was sitting at a wasn't sitting at a light. I was in the middle of a street at a full stop, and a truck just rear-ended me. I was doing nothing. Next thing I know, I'm having surgery 3 weeks later. True story. I knew the number by heart, but it's still in my telephone, and I put my money where my mouth is. I don't say call Moshe, and then somebody. I went to another law firm because I said, you know what, I have confidence right here. This law firm, Spar Bernstein's representing me. I said I could have called anybody. Nobody would have known the difference.
Right. I remember you called me the second the accident happened.
That's right. Nobody would have known the difference. All right. I could have called anybody in the world. No one would have known. So I put my money where my mouth is. Okay. I felt Spar Bernstein was going to be the best people to handle my case. I'm not representing myself. I'm a client of Moshe and Russell. Telephone number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Now, the best way to do it is you pick up the number. There's no number to pick up. You pick up a telephone. Sometimes my mind races faster than the words that can come out of my mouth. You pick up the telephone. Just like this. You pick up the phone. Okay? And then you dial the number. Just like this. And then you call. Wait for it to ring. Guess what?
Saving the number?
Ah, yes, I'm saving the number. Thank you. Okay, and then you just rudely hang up on Fiona, and that's exactly what you do, just like that. Okay, so everybody, save the number. Have a very good lawyer saved in your phone, and the best way to save it is literally to call the number and then hang up, and then you have a really good lawyer saved in your phone. The telephone number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. You pick up the phone, you dial the number, you hang up. You've got really good personal injury attorneys saved in your phone, aggressive attorneys. You just heard from Moshe what just happened on a case, what was this, a week ago?
Yeah, less than a week ago.
Less than a week ago.
6 days ago, yeah.
6 days ago. This is what happened. God forbid you get into an accident, you're going to want Moshe on your case. Trust me.
That just hyped me up so much.
Trust me.
I just want to go get injured now and just call Moshe.
Right there, there's a window. Jump! Except you just did it to yourself. 1-800-529. Like, you got to, like, work on the, first of all, you got to be, like, go work in construction and then,
True.
And then, or get into a, who's calling me? My father's calling me. Yeah, Dad doesn't know I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio, Dad. Can we call you later? Thank you. All right. So, it's life, right? He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Do not go out and purposely injure yourself. Okay, don't do that. I was joking around.
I literally just knocked on wood. Yeah, definitely
don't do that. All right. A, you won't get any money because you purposely injured yourself. And two,
it's illegal.
It's illegal. And so you'll go to jail for insurance fraud. And three, you're going to be injured and nothing's going to happen for you.
I'm glad we had that. That was necessary.
So let's make sure.
I hate to say it, if you jump out that window, I can't represent you.
That's right.
I can tell you that much.
The only person, who may have a case is the person you land on.
Honestly, I don't think I'll land on anybody. I think after a whole heat wave situation, I think Brad had like suicide nets installed outside the window. That's right. We're all good.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. You pick up the phone, dial the number, hang up. You got really good accident lawyers, safe for life. Moshe, do you want to hang around a little bit while we do immigration and page 21 and we make fun of Kyle's conversational skills?
Brad, I love being on the radio with you. Of course, I'll stick around.
All right, Kyle, what do we got going on?
We have a few questions from social media.
Let's do social media. So what we'll do, we'll knock off the questions now on social media. And then we'll do page 21, and then we'll see if anybody has some calls on WVIP. We'll remind everybody that Moshe's here for all accidents, car accidents, construction accidents, slip and drops, and we'll call it a show, and then we'll say, wow, good show.
As always.
As always.
As always.
As always. The person who writes this show is amazing. Spielberg, he gives, he has to sit there and write an entire script for me every day. And then I got to memorize everything. It's very hard after a while to memorize everything you're writing. Yeah, this is scripted, this whole thing.
Right, of course.
Right, it's a fully scripted show. No, it's not. We just talk off the top of our head. All right, so what is the questions on social media?
All right, what happens when you marry someone on a visitor's visa and decide to file for that person to stay here in the United States permanently? How would that process be done?
You marry somebody on a visitor's visa, get married after 90 days, file an adjustment, they would get a work permit in 90 days and a green card in about 6 months.
All right, good afternoon. I do my fingerprints on the 12th of June for my citizenship. How long does it take for the interview?
About 3 to 4 months thereafter. So if you don't hear anything by mid-October, give us a call.
On May 2017, my case was updated to case ready to be scheduled for an interview. As of today, I have not received any interview notice in the mail.
That means it's ready to be scheduled, but they don't have a person to actually interview you. It means there's more cases filed than they have interviewing officers. So you're in a pile that will ultimately be scheduled as they make their schedules. They only schedule about 2 to 3 weeks out. So you're only going to be given like 2 to 3 weeks notice once you get scheduled.
Hey Brad, how long does it take to get your green card when the beneficiary is in the United States and married to a U.S. citizen?
Hey Facebook writer.
Nana.
Yeah. I love what they say. Hey Brad. Hey Nana. Question is, how long is it going to take a green card if you get married in the United States?
You get married when the beneficiary is in the U.S. and married to a U.S. citizen.
About 6 to 9 months.
My friend who has a work permit and soon to go in for her interview for 2 green cards, can she sign up for health insurance?
Yes, if she can.
My ex-husband filed for his citizenship. They want a letter from me telling that he supports his kids. I used to get welfare. Will that be a problem?
As long as you're off the welfare, it's okay now.
I'm in the process of updating my status. I'm married to a citizen and received a work permit, but have not found a job yet. My interview is coming up soon. Will my not working affect me getting my green card?
No, as long as your spouse is working.
Can I get a work permit with the I-360 form?
If you're married to a, if you were basing it on abuse and marriage to a U.S. citizen, you file it simultaneously with an adjustment, yes, or after the I-360 is approved, yes, one or the other.
She wants to know how long does it take, and is it the same usual, like 3 to 4 months?
It depends. If you're just filing an I-360, it's going to take 12 to 18 months to get approved, and you're not going to get a work permit. You can't file for the work permit just on the I-360 until you have an approval. So people who are basing abuse based on residence, who are married to a permanent resident, unfortunately have to wait out the approval of the I-360 to get the work permit. But if you're basing the I-360 based on abuse by a U.S. citizen, instead of waiting for the I-360 to be approved, you can simultaneously file an adjustment application, even if you entered the country without inspection, and then get your work permit.
All right. I paid a consultation already, and it's been more than 7 days. How can I get the information for pricing regarding filing documents?
I'm sure we gave you pricing when you had the consultation. If not, call up, speak to the client service team, find out what you want done, and somebody will take a look at all the notes and be able to give you pricing.
Okay, and our last question. Brad, my friend has a daughter, but the mom did not give the child to him. Can he file for that child? He knows the child is his.
How old is the child? If you can show a bona fide father-child relationship, even if you're not on the birth certificate, but you have to show a relationship, and then they're probably going to ask for a blood test anyway.
Okay.
And right. Just saying, I know it is not enough. You have to actually show a relationship and probably a blood test.
And Queen of My Castle wants to know, she's had the number saved for 5 years. Carol says she's had the number for 7.
And what does she want to know? It's still the same number.
It's just a comment.
Still the same
that's
number.
How long they've had the
number.
Still
the same number.
Shout out Queen of My Castle.
Yes.
She's been watching our show. She watches every day.
She watches, and so does Carol.
Yeah, so does Carol.
Yes.
We have
real fans.
42.
Child is it's a little old now. So you know it's your child, and you're going to have to show a bona fide parent-child relationship between birth and 18. So I don't know, did you have a relationship with that child between birth and 18? That's going to go back a long way.
That also blew my mind a little bit.
So
the child is 42. Just that sentence.
It's not a child. That's 6 years. That's 6 years younger than me. I just got to adulthood. Then. What is that? That makes you a baby, right, Kyle?
I'm in somewhere. Yes,
fetus.
somewhere.
Yes, yeah. Kyle the fetus will be corresponding with you on
SMF.
social media.
Social media fetus.
Social media fetus.
How do we have like realistic legal discussions and then it's just like this stuff just comes out? Like what?
Child is 42.
Child is 42 years old. It's his child. Maybe his son and daughter. Maybe he would
maybe
like. Maybe he should.
The mom.
Maybe he should refer to this quote unquote man child, man baby or woman baby as a son or daughter. I got a man baby.
This is more of a question for Moshe.
Yeah.
Last time you were here, we talked about there's a baby or a child with with lead paint in the housing, and they wanted to know, had you talked to her friend yet?
I have not received any communication from them whatsoever. So we're still waiting.
Yeah,
for,
we as lawyers, we can't reach out to them unless they call us first.
Okay.
So if they call us first, we'll be happy to speak with them, but we unfortunately can't reach out to them first. So please give them our telephone number. Ask to speak to Moshe. You have not spoken to anybody about lead paint recently?
Nope, nobody.
No? Okay. And lead paint, it's rare these days because most buildings have cleaned up their lead paint. There was lead paint were big cases back in the 80s.
Yep. There's still some buildings who will have violations in the Department of Buildings,
Yeah.
but we still have to look at the facts.
All right. I gotta sit up straight. I was in the car yesterday, and the person in the car told me I was slouching. I'm a sloucher, and I gotta sit up straight. And then they recommended yoga. I should do yoga every day so I don't slouch. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, yoga helps.
Or Pilates. Or just put me on a stretching machine.
Well, I see you in the gym sometimes every morning.
Yes,
Good for you.
Yes.
We have another late edition. Can we get
late edition? Hot off the presses.
Yeah, TJ wants to know, can we get 2 affidavits of support, or who or what determines how many affidavits of support we need?
The poverty guidelines determines. So the petitioner has to give an affidavit of support no matter what, even if the petitioner makes nothing. Then if the petitioner doesn't earn enough money, everybody else who lives in the house with that petitioner, if they all live in the same house, the household can add their income to the petitioner's affidavit of support. So now it's not the petitioner's affidavit of support, it's the total household. So let's say, for example, you live with grandma and grandpa, or you live with your parents. Your parents, you can combine your parents' income with your income. Your parents would do an I-864A. Now, let's say the parents' income and your income is not enough. Then you got to go out into this world, find another United States citizen resident or United States citizen to give a second affidavit of support. And if that affidavit of support is still not enough, that United States citizen who's giving the second affidavit can also combine income from other people who live in the household. After that, you are SOL, and that doesn't mean statute of limitations. You could only do 2 household affidavits of support. Kyle.
Thank you.
Kyle. All right, 1-800-529-5465. This is a good time that we can talk about USA Credit Repair. They are proud sponsors. They are the ones who bring us this show, and every day they help people raise credit.
I've heard that they fix bad credit.
They do, but they also raise it. By raising it, that's what they call fix it.
They raise the credit score.
They raise the credit. Thank you, Moshe. Excellent. Excellent interpretation of what USA Credit does.
Just want to make sure everybody understands. Credit score is very important.
Credit score is very important. And they raise it, they fix it, they make it better.
And beautiful.
And beautiful. If your credit score is above 700 and you call them, they're going to say, ma'am, sir, your credit's beautiful. Nothing to do here. If your credit is below 700, they're going to say, your credit is ugly. Even if it's 699. Ugly. Ugly. And it gets uglier as it gets lower. And then what they will do, and they'll say, ma'am, we can make you beautiful. Sir, we can make it beautiful in 90 days. Money back. And they will raise your credit score in 90 days. That's their guarantee. And you give them a call right now. The telephone number is 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. 7177. Now, obviously, conditions do apply. I was told conditions do apply, that if somebody has like bankruptcies on it, it's going to take a little longer than 90 days. But your general, just I got bad credit, no bankruptcies and things of that nature, they will do it in 90 days. And the telephone number is 1-800-872-7177. And as I always say, if you're not sure what USA Credit does, go to their website, wefixbadcredit.com. And that sums it up. I don't think you got to read beyond that.
No, I think it's important to know, Squeeze always says, they don't erase your debt. You're still going to
you still owe the money. Your just credit score is higher.
Correct.
Right, which allows you to have more borrowing power, if that's what you need. 1-800-872-7177 is the telephone number for USA Credit Repair. All right, so we're going to go back. Pat has an immigration question. Pat?
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Pat.
My question to you is, can someone file for citizenship with an expired green card?
Yes. You're not going to be able, if you want to be able to travel, they're going to make you pay for a new green card. But if you don't need to travel anytime soon, just apply for the citizenship, even with the expired green card.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
That's all. Yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. And then surprisingly, that number, actually. Who you flirting with over there, Spielberg?
My email.
It's your email?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you're in a massive text war with somebody. He was intently, like you're having a fight with your girlfriend or something.
No. Trust me. If I was having a fight with my girlfriend, I'd be very animated.
You would be very animated right now.
Yeah, it's
you're
no
an animated
joke.
texter when you're
very.
I